and this virus could run on for many, many more months. So for mine, the health messaging has been clear around wash your hands, around social distancing, around protecting particularly the vulnerable, the elderly and those who are not well. But if you look at Bondi Beach with the tens of thousands of people there on the weekend, clearly community's not getting the message. Police want to work with the community in relation to this, but the increase in complaints to Crime Stoppers, the information that I'm getting from the community, the dissatisfaction with the way some individuals are treating our health meant that I needed to ask for these powers. On-the-spot fines, $1,000 for individuals, $5,000 for corporation. That kicks off at midnight tonight. Our Public Order and Riot Squad will be looking at those individuals who are currently infected. They have the appropriate masks and public protection equipment, personal protection equipment to do that job. But there are over 17,000 police out there strong, they're fit, they're still enforcing the law, and they will be out as of midnight tonight making sure individuals follow the advice and guidance from the Health Minister, from the Premier and the Prime Minister. Thank you. Take questions.
How do the patrols work in practice? If you have a patrol car driving on the street and they see a dozen teenagers walking along that street, do you stop it, give them $1,000 fine each?
Certainly, I guess if you step through some of the issues in relation to numbers, so if you're at Centennial Park and there's an individual who has organised a training session with over 10 people, the individual who organised it will get a $5,000 fine, and the individual's training will get a $1,000 fine. Now, what's sensible? You can still go for a run. If you're not infected, obviously, or you don't have a fever, then you can go out, you can still run around Centennial Park. You can, in small groups, train if you keep social distancing. Common sense still applies to this. Now, what we would ask is obviously for those parents who have got kids at home not to let them roam the streets in numbers. And why? Because we know this virus spreads quickly. We know particularly young people can be spreaders in relation to this. You could be putting yourself at risk, your neighbours, your grandparents. We need to crack down on this. So yes, police will be enforcing this now because we have the ability to act quickly and give individual tickets.
We heard from the Deputy Commissioner this morning that there are increased numbers of calls to Crime Stoppers supporting people who have come in from overseas and are not self-isolating. How many of those reports have police been called out to and acted upon, and has anyone been charged for breaking self-isolation?
So we have acted on those Crime Stoppers calls, and to date we haven't charged people. Again, we've been hoping through the strong messaging that people would listen to what is a sensible message. But again, you look at the weekend, you would see it yourself, people are not listening to the health warnings, which mean police won't be giving advice and guidance now. We'll be taking strong action, $1,000 fine for individuals, $5,000 fine for corporations.
Can you just clarify that fine? Because isn't it $11,000 for people breaching self-isolation? It's a separate additional.
So this is an additional ability for police to take immediate action. So in relation to the more serious charges, if we found someone who had the infection that was visiting someone at a nursing home, we would expect that they're charged, they're put before the court, and I hope they get a 6 months sentence. So we still have that stronger option to arrest and put people before the court, but keeping in mind that anyone we put in the back of a paddy wagon, anyone we put in a cell, and anyone we take into a court that has the virus means that they're all shut down for a period of time. Now, we'll do that, of course, but I would much rather be able to start writing out tickets for $1,000 and $5,000 that might just get people's attention to start listening to the Health Minister, start listening to the Premier and the Prime Minister.
Can you just clarify, there are things like cars, people are still driving around with, 2, 3, 4 people in cars. How does social distancing work like that? Is there any clarification? And, family members, boyfriends, girlfriends, walking in park, holding hands. Like, what does the social distancing and the fines mean? Things like that?
In terms of social distancing, 1.5 metres is the safe distance. Now, I understand you say husband and wife holding hands, well, that's great, but if one of them has the coronavirus, they're going to spread it to the other, it'll be spread to the kids, it'll be spread to the in-laws. I think we need to come to terms with the fact that this virus spreads much quickly than the flu does or any other virus that we know. So, from my perspective, I'm asking for common sense when there's small groups of people. But this is about larger groups of people. We know when you get a big group of people together, it will spread right across that entire group very quickly. We've asked for people who are in taxis or Ubers to sit in the back and maintain isolation, wash your hands regularly, don't touch your face. All that messaging stands good. It's been good from day one. It will continue to be good.